What's up guys, PPD here and welcome to episode 8 of Mission Impossible Maradona. Today's episode is actually going to be pretty special because we're going to be making some coins, we're going to be playing some games, and not only that, I have finally caught up with all the footage I have recorded. There's going to be footage in here that you're looking at that is actually over a week old, but since I made the video long this time around, I actually was able to catch up, and I also didn't really record much throughout the last few days other than like a few stuff here and there, and it's so minimal that I was able to fit it into this video, which is great. So yeah, we started off the episode right there. We sold the Dembele that we packed in the last episode, and I actually showed you guys the Lecce that I was talking about, that I think I was talking about like either last episode or the episode before. I told you guys I bought Lecce, and I just assumed that I showed you guys that, but I was so far behind that I didn't even show it to you guys then when I was talking about it. I'm just showing it to you guys right now. But basically, I bought a few Lecce over a week ago for around 13,000 coins or less, and the only reason I bought him was because he was a pretty good rated inform for a decent price, and I was hoping that he'd go up with like all these SBCs that came out throughout the last week. Like, I don't even know what the SBCs were that caused him to rise. I think it's like the icon SBCs, player of the month. I don't even know. I forget things on FIFA because I'm barely on it, but yeah, he did end up going up in price, and I did end up selling him, and you will be seeing that later on in the episode. But before we get back to the Lecce and how we made money on that, let's take a look at these SBCs that we're completing over here. And these SBCs are the rare 5s. These are SBCs that came out, well, not these. These are SBCs that just came out from the start of FIFA, I think. But there's also going to be some SBCs that we're going to be completing that were during, what's the Halloween promotion called? Scream promotion or whatever that happened like a week ago now. We're going to be looking to get some last few things from those SBCs. And I actually didn't complete all of the SBCs that they did for the Scream promotion, because I think they did like 2 every day or so. Some of them I didn't do because they just weren't worth it, but I did a few, so you'll be seeing me complete those throughout the episode. But yeah, just doing what we normally do in these packs, getting nothing and just signing off the gold contracts. That's pretty much all I've been selling from these gold packs that we get. I rarely get a player that's worth selling other than the Dembele that we got last episode. And I'm keeping the consumables that aren't selling, because what's the point of trying to sell them for like 150 coins? But then again, I say that and I'm selling gold contracts for 200 coins. But yeah, I'm keeping the squad fitness cards. I already talked about this, but I just feel like they're way too cheap right now, so I'm hoping that by stacking them, all the ones that I've packed, eventually we'll be able to offload all of them for a good price. But we'll have to see how that goes. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and complete some more SBCs. Just the Scream ones over here, Terror from the Deep. Honestly, I don't even remember completing this. It was so long ago. But yeah, let me just tell you guys something, a little funny story. Now that we're on the topic of me catching up to my footage and the upload and stuff like that, I found out an editing, I guess, technique you could say, that is going to save me a lot of time and is probably going to help me upload more frequently. Now, when I found this out, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm like, I am probably the stupidest FIFA YouTuber out there right now. How did I not know this sooner? I've been doing this for over a year now, and I've wasted so much time. Basically, when I edit the gameplay, it takes me forever. And the reason it takes me forever is because I open up a program where the video plays, and I watch the whole game. So I have to look out for like chances, red cards, substitutions, halftime, full time, and of course goals. But I have to watch the full game, and each game is about 20 minutes long on average. So me having to watch that whole thing, obviously it doesn't take me 20 minutes because I have to stop, pause it, and then go and cut the footage on the editing program. So let's just say if I sat through it and did it all, it'd take me like half an hour or maybe 40 minutes. Obviously that's not going to happen because I don't have the concentration or whatever it is to sit down there for 40 minutes and just do that. I take breaks, I pause, I eat, I watch TV. So it ends up taking me hours to complete the gameplay that I have to edit. And you're probably thinking, dude, you don't have to watch the full game to edit the gameplay. You know that, right? And I wished I knew that. Oh, we ended up packing Fakir, by the way. A great pull. He was going for like 50,000 coins. And I think we got him from one of those packs from the SBCs that give you like a really good pack. Like, I think that was one of the League SBCs that we completed. It gave us like a 45k pack. We ended up getting Fakir right there. And we ended up getting someone good in this pack as well. And that is Scream Pulisic. I was so looking forward to packing a Scream card. And we were finally able to do it. I love that walkout. He came out like a zombie. Great. It's great. Pulisic, not one of the best Scream cards you can get, but definitely not one of the worst. And I did try to sell him once they got boosted, but he didn't really go for that much. I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep him. I don't know. Maybe in the future they'll do another Scream promotion like they did last year, and he'll go up in price. But I feel like Pulisic is going to be one of those cards that we don't ever get rid of because it's just not worth getting rid of for like 10,000 coins, whatever. Oh, yeah. So back to the editing fiasco. So I'm watching Nep's RTG, and what he does a lot in his Road to Glory videos is that he like reads comments and he answers questions and stuff like that. And he gets a comment from some guy saying, "I feel so bad for you guys. You have to spend so much time editing the gameplay and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh no, it actually doesn't take that long. All we do is just look for audio spikes in the gameplay commentary, and it's pretty easy to do." And then I'm like, what was that? What? It doesn't take that long? And my jaw just dropped, and I thought to myself, this is game changing. I am going to save so much time by just doing that. And that is what I did for this episode. I just looked at audio spikes, and yeah, when there's going to be a chance or a goal or a red card or something like that, obviously the audio is louder because the commentator's like, "Oh my god, what a goal, what a strike, oh my god, what a terrible tackle, he's got himself sent off." Other than like the rest of the game where they just talk normally, like, "Good pass right there from Bernardo Silva, great little dribbling from Kevin De Bruyne." But yeah, when I found out that I could have done that, I was like, wow, I am a moron. This whole time I've just been watching my full game looking for stuff to cut and stuff like that, when I could have just been looking for audio spikes, and it would have saved me so much time. But you want to know what the worst part is, guys? You want to know what the worst part is? That I actually do that audio spike thing when I record live commentaries. What I do when I record live commentaries is I sync it up first, right? And then I look for moments where my voice gets loud, because that's usually when I'm celebrating a goal or I'm cursing that I missed a chance or something like that. And that is how I edit my live commentaries. So the fact that I did that and didn't think of doing that for when I do non-live commentaries, but with the gameplay audio, honestly, sometimes I wonder how I'm so stupid. But you know what, guys? We're just going to forget that. We're going to move on. I'm going to start editing gameplay quicker now because of this revolutionary technique, and hopefully we should be able to get more videos throughout the week and quicker. But yeah, that is my little story for you guys. You're probably facepalming because you knew that or whatever, but honestly, I couldn't believe it. Anyways, we end up getting Moose over here, FIFA legend at this point. He's been good for like, what, 3-4 years straight now. Ridiculous. I don't think he's that good this year, but you know, he's still pretty annoying to come across, I would think, because he's fast and probably still good at finishing. And we open up this last pack over here. We're sitting at 40,000 coins. I'm not too sure why we're so low. I think I spent my coins on something. Oh yeah, the Lecomte. We spent like 50,000 coins or so on that investment, and we end up packing Insignia right there, which is very nice because I actually was going to consider him as one of our options for the Serie A team, and now that I packed him, I said, you know what, let's go see if he's actually better than what's his name that we have at left wing. Douglas Costa, I believe, is who we have there. And I ended up like comparing them and stuff like that, and while Insigne is better in some aspects, I don't remember which ones. I think one of them was pace. Overall, I think I much prefer Douglas Costa, so I'm going to end up selling that Insignia right there for whatever he was going for. I don't remember, but yeah. We then go ahead and add all of our Serie A players that we bought to upgrade our team into the bench, so they can obviously get fitness when we play with the La Liga team. And we're going to jump into a game of divisions, I believe, because we're looking to start off well in Division 9, which we got promoted to in the last episode. I believe we might have gotten promoted in the episode before that. I don't remember. All I know is that we're playing in Division 9, and hopefully it goes well. And I'm taking a wild guess here, but this might be the first game we play with the La Liga team since we created it. Maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, we come across another 4-1-2-1-2 Narrow team. However, his team is a Premier League team, and he's got some pretty good players in there. Actually, no, he's only got one good player, and his name is Benjamin Mendy. Obviously, I'm joking. He's got Antonio, Musa. What do you know? We were just talking about him. He's got Lanzini, who I've heard is actually pretty good as well. Of course, he has the legend center back that is Chris Smalling. Although he's not that good this year because he got downgraded. I think Bailly is better this year. Doesn't really matter. They're both trash. Otamendi's better. But yeah, Smalling not as good as he was last year. He does open up the score sheet though very early on right there. Makes it 1-0. And in the 45th minute, we have a great chance to equalize it. But that was a bad finish on my part. So can't really complain and say, oh my God, Butland, you overpowered motherfucker. How did you get that? Because that was definitely a bad finish on my part. And I ended up having a great chance right there. He like messes up with his goalkeeper, leaves the net open. I tried taking a shot, but Chris Smalling puts his goddamn life on the line, and he blocks the shots. And look at the stats, man. Stats are in our favor. He has one shot on target, 1 goal. We have like 83 shots, 0 goals, and that is how the cookie is crumbling in this game. But we weren't going to let that get to us because we obviously know that 1-0 down isn't the end of the world. So in the 51st minute over here, we try and look for an equalizer. Some great dribbling by, I believe that was Biglia. Ends up giving it to Paulinho, who is our other midfielder, and he finesses it past his Butland, and we make it 1-1 in the 52nd minute. So get a goal early on in the second half, and we are now looking to go on top. However, he takes a great shot right there, and that was a weird shot. I would never try shooting like that. And if I did, I don't think I would aim for that angle, but it almost worked for him. He was a little bit unlucky right there not to have scored. If that went in, though, that would have been a nasty goal. But luckily, he hits the crossbar, and not too long after, we would get a chance. A little bit lucky there, as Bolton does save it, but it still manages to bounce in. And who is that? Is that Correa that scored? If that is Correa, it looks nothing like him, by the way. Anyways, we go up on top. We end up winning the game 2-1. A pretty lucky game on our part. Sure, the stats were in our favor in the first half, but that crossbar that he hit and then that second goal that we scored was a little bit lucky. So I don't know. Overall, I think we deserved to win, but we were a little bit lucky to get it in the end. Anyways, we get ourselves 3 points in Division 9, and we're going to go ahead and complete some more daily objectives over here. Opening up this bronze pack, and the bronze packs have actually been really useful recently. Obviously, at the time of me recording this, they weren't that useful because of what I'm talking about is the marquee matchups that requires like these Danish league players. But yeah, Danish league players are going for a lot. And right there, that Insignia, you're probably wondering, why did you sell 2? You only packed 1. Well, when I was checking Insignia's price, I saw one pop up for like 8,000 coins, I think, and I said, you know what, I can make like 300 coins here. Whatever, I'll just do it. I ended up buying one for 8,000, sold them for 8.5 or whatever. So we made 2 sales on Insignia, and that explains that. But yeah, we then went ahead and completed another SBC over here for Porto, and this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the league SBCs that give you a 45k pack. These are the ones right here. Porto and Sporting, very cheap to do, and they give you a great pack. I would definitely recommend doing them, and if you don't want to do them now because you want to save them for when there's better players in packs, definitely do them during Team of the Year because they might be even cheaper then, which is crazy. But yeah, 245k packs, you definitely can't go wrong with that for like 5,000 coins. And we go ahead and open up this pack over here, and yeah, what's good about this year is that we know which league SBCs are going to come out, so now I'm storing players from those leagues that we had last year, and I can be even more prepared, and maybe we'll be able to complete it even sooner than last year, which is good because last year there was some league SBCs that I didn't even complete until like the very end. We end up getting Dani Alves right there in that pack. Unfortunately, not a great pull despite him being an 84 rated card and Brazilian. It really doesn't matter that much because he's no longer as fast as he used to be. He's no longer at Barcelona, obviously, so he doesn't really go for much, but 5,000 coins nonetheless. I'm going to keep him because 84s will eventually be worth a lot, so there's no point in selling him now. But we end up selling the Lecomtes that I was talking to you guys earlier about, and he ended up going up to 18,000 coins, and that is actually what I ended up selling all of them for. So that means we made about 4 to 4,500 coins profit on every single one. We bought 5, so we made about 20,000 coins or so in total. However, if I had waited a couple more days, I would have made more money because he ended up going for like 21 to 22,000 coins, which was a little bit frustrating for me. But profit is profit, and in the end, we made coins, so I guess we can't really complain. It just kind of hurts that I could have made more. I also kind of wish I put more coins into him because it worked, obviously. So we would have made even more coins, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. You live and you learn. And we also went ahead and completed the Scream Kit challenge. That one was really annoying to complete because I'll tell you what happened. I could have easily just gone into a squad battles match in beginner, go out all out attack, dribble with my center back, score 5 goals in one game, and boom, 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 we would have got that objective done in just one game. However, I can't be bothered playing the goddamn computer, especially on beginner, so I said to myself, you know what, let's play some online games, and not only will we end up playing a few games because it's not going to be easy to score with my center back or my defenders, but we'll also get some coins from the coin boost because we still have that 1,000 coin boost. So I said, you know what, let's do that. It ended up taking me like 7 to 8 games, probably even more actually. And when I'm playing like my second to last game, I have a great chance. I'm at 4 goals at this point, by the way. I have a great chance with Musacchio, who is a player in our Serie A team. I have a great chance with him. I play a sweaty pass across, open net. All he has to do is score. He scores. He becomes the hero because he grabs us our 5th goal with our defender. We get the kit. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have to play any more games. And I can go to sleep knowing that I got the Scream kit. And yeah. But no, that's not what happened because Musacchio decides, you know what? I feel like playing another game. So I'm going to miss this shot. And that is exactly what he did. I was fuming. And the worst part about it was that I did end up playing another game. I did end up scoring with my defender. But I lost in the 90th minute. So I ended up losing the last game I had to play, which I shouldn't have even had to play had Musacchio had half a brain and scored that open net. But whatever, all that matters is that we got the kit, and we were able to rock it for Halloween, which is now past. But yeah, we used the kit, and I like the kit. It's a really nice kit. I love Halloween, and yes. Anyways, we went ahead and opened up some packs. These are the pre-order packs, I believe. I keep forgetting, like I remember when I'm on the game, but I always forget when I'm recording that I need to go into the club and discard all the inform cards that we have on loan that we're never going to use, all the other players that we also have on loan that we're never going to use. I really had to do that because they're just clogging up space in my club, and I hate seeing loan cards that are terrible in the club when I'm never going to use them. So next episode, we will be doing that, if I remember. But we open up this Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, and you know what's crazy? That every so often when I'm completing SBCs and I'm trying to see if they're worth doing because if the pack is good or not, I go to this website that tells you what the name of each pack and what pack they are. I've probably looked at the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, the pack that we just opened, a million times on that website, and I still can't tell you what pack it is. I just never remember if this is a 7K pack or a 15K pack or whatever. The only one I remember is a Mega Pack because that one's a 35K pack, and the Prime Gold Players Pack because I'm pretty sure that's a 45K pack. And I think I also remember the 100K pack, which is a Jumbo Gold Players Pack, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so bad I remember that. We ended up getting Sonya. He really let himself go. I thought he went somewhere else, but he ended up in Portugal, I guess. He also got himself a nice trim. Unfortunately, though, EA decided to downgrade him as well, and if you haven't noticed already, I am joking. Obviously, that is not the Bakary Sagna that we love and know over here at Manchester City Football Club. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I forget what packs are worth. We opened up a pack there, and we're going to go ahead and complete an SBC. We're at 180,000 coins, which is nice. And we're just getting rid of these guys over here for whatever SBC this is. I don't even know. Dortmund versus Bayern. Oh, this is marquee matchups. We're caught up, by the way. Oh, yeah. I just saw the Danish league on the bottom there. I ended up selling like 3 guys that you saw right there for like crazy coins. I had those guys in the club. 8,000 coins for a Danish league player. I said, you know what? I can probably complete the SBC, but you know what? I'm just going to cash in because the pack that we get for completing it is a silver pack, I think, for completing the Danish league one. And even the pack that we get for completing all of them overall is not that great and worth what I could be making by selling these players off. So that is exactly what I did. And I've actually been opening some bronze packs off screen, and I've been getting a few Danish league players, so I'm selling those off as well. You'll be seeing that in the next episode. But yeah, not going to complete that marquee matchups, and we really haven't completed a marquee matchups at all recently. But that's just how it is. If EA want to make it expensive, I'm not going to complete it. I'm just going to sell off the players and make coins because I don't want your stupid 15k pack, EA. I don't want it at all. And yeah, we opened up this rare gold pack, and we're closing in on the end of the episode, I believe, because we're, like I said, we're pretty much caught up at this point. I literally recorded this like only a few days ago, so we're pretty much caught up. We get the Inter Camo kit. I almost said Camo. And it's a pretty nice looking kit. However, it doesn't go for anything, so we end up discarding it. We open up this Jumbo Premium Gold pack for that pack, the coin pack, you know. It's that one. And we get ourselves Muslera over here. Not a bad pull. I really have a lot of 82 cards, and I think I will actually end up using them sometime soon. Oh no, I use one, but it's like for a dumb SBC that it's one of those SBCs, and they're Premier League players anyways. But yeah, I have a lot of 82 players in the club that I really need to get rid of. Well, I don't really need to get rid of them. I can hold them, but I'm just hoping that they go up really because I have so many and they're just there, and I throw a few here or there into an SBC every now and then, but other than that, they really don't have any value. So I'm hoping sometime in the future that they end up going up a little bit so we can get some more coins because we could really use some coins right now. We're really close to 200,000 coins, which I really want to get to by the next episode, hopefully. So look forward to that. But we ended up selling 5 more things over here. It's just the contracts. And I don't know when this episode is going to end, but I know it's very soon. So, oh, no, before it ends, we have to go and try to qualify for Foot Champions because this was the weekend that I told you guys I would be playing Foot Champions. I almost forgot. I told you guys that starting in November, I was going to enter myself into the weekend league, see how we would do. And we're just going into it with like low expectations, right? So, not looking to get a crazy weekly rank, not going to get a crazy monthly rank for 2 reasons now, other than one, and you'll find out soon. Well, we go into the final over here. We cruised through the whole tournament. The first round, the second round, third round wasn't the hardest of games. Actually, the semifinal was a little bit tricky. We came across a good team, but we kept it calm and collected, and we ended up winning that game. So we head into the final, and we come across an all-Brazilian team, I think that was. I think he had like 3 players that weren't Brazilian, but other than that, everybody else was from Brazil. And he ends up scoring right there with Gabriel Jesus. A little bit lucky, in my opinion, because the ball just fell back to him. And just keep that in mind as a little bit of foreshadowing, by the way. 25th minute over here, he has another chance, and I end up going in terribly with Karsdorp from behind. Penalty every day of the week, so not a great start for us because two goals already in the 25th minute, and we're not only losing 2-0 early on, but we're losing to a pretty good player as well. So it was going to be very complicated for us to somehow get back into this game, especially considering that I think his team was a little bit better, not way better, but I feel like his team was a little bit better. Jesus apparently is a machine this year, so it wasn't going to be fun playing against him at all. But we go into the half, 2-0 down. The boys are looking demotivated. I don't know what handshake they were doing over there in the background, but whatever. Don't look at the stats. We're doing terrible. We haven't had a shot on target yet, and he's just absolutely all over us. But no, I still believe that we can somehow get back into this. 73rd minute over here, he plays a great through ball right there to Dalbert, who's his left back. And what do you know? Remember how I said foreshadowing? There you go. More rebounds, because why not? The guy needs the help, to be fair. He was struggling to score. He really did need a rebound, and he gets it. And Mbappe right there. Makes it 3-0, and I was just fuming at that point. Even though I knew this guy deserved to win because he was all over me. Like, not super all over me, but like all over me, and probably deserved to win. I was just so furious because I fucking hate rebound goals. And I actually got so mad, like I was cursing, like not super mad where I started smashing stuff, but I started cursing and stuff, and I just thought to myself, because I get mad and then I just laugh because I just don't care anymore. I've played FIFA for years now, and this game never ceases to amaze me. But yeah, I got mad, I started laughing, and I thought to myself, man, sometimes I wish I recorded more videos live because my reactions would be pretty funny for you guys. I think at least, because they make me laugh. But maybe that's a little bit sad. I don't know. But yeah, I really gotta do some more live commentaries. And what I might actually do is for the 10th episode when we play the draft, I might record it live. But then again, if we get to the final, that's gonna be 4 games live, and that's gonna cut into probably like the 11th episode. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we end up losing the final, which means we don't qualify for the weekend league. And you're probably saying, no worries, dude. You still got a bunch of more tries. Try again. You're wrong, because this was on Thursday night. And yeah, that is my fault. I shouldn't have waited till Thursday night. But I completely forgot every other day of the week that I had to qualify still. So we don't end up qualifying for the weekend league, which means we don't end up playing the weekend league this past weekend. You guys are seeing this on Monday. And now we've missed the first week of November. We're going to miss the last week of November. And that means we only have 2 weeks of Foot Champs if we qualify. And odds are we won't get anything worth mentioning from our monthly rewards. Because if I go for like Gold 3 weekly, then what is that, like 36 wins monthly? And that's pretty much like Silver 3 maybe. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 8 of Mission Impossible Maradona. My name is Pippi Deed. And wait, that snap was bad. And I'm out.